Hello everyone, and welcome to the last Scratch Challenge for 2017 and 18. This is Scratch Challenge number 10, and the exciting part about this one is it will have two parts. The first part, which I have outlined in front of me, is that students or people will design a program that asks the user for the x and y value of an ordered pair, and then it's going to tell the user what quadrant the point is located within. I've included a template for this project, you can see here. I also have a couple bonus challenges. So the bonus challenge is that it will show the Roman numeral quadrant number that the point's in, and the second one is limit the user's input so it's only a number, and that number is between -180 and 80 for y, and between -240 and 240 for the x. So let me show and then explain a couple things. So first of all, I'll just show you how it works. So when it first starts, it welcomes the user to the program and asks them to enter the x and y value for the ordered pair. So I'll start by entering a value of negative 163. I'll enter a value of positive, 82. So now the sprite glides over there, tells us where the point is and what quadrants it's within, and as part of the bonus challenge, it even shows the user what quadrant that is. That's in quadrant number 2. What I've provided for you to do this project is I've provided a blank project which has a sprite that's just a red dot, and that is kind of the dot that kind of moves to the location within the Cartesian plane or the Cartesian grid to locate the position. The other thing I have is I have a couple different backdrops for you. So I have the blank backdrop, and then I've got 4 backdrops with the different quadrants labeled for you. So if you want to use those to help you try to do one of the bonus challenges, you may. And then in addition to that, I also have for you a logic diagram. And I'll just kind of zoom out to start. So here's the whole logic diagram. I know there's a lot to it. And really, the start of the logic diagram really is really designed to just walk you through the setup of the program. So basically, you start by pressing green flag. You hide the red dot. The red dot moves to the origin, so it just gets to the very, very middle of the stage. You initialize your variables, so you set them all to 0, and that's something we've done in all our other projects. You show the red dots, so that way when you talk, the speech shows. You introduce activity, so like you welcome and you describe what's going on. I hid the red dot again, and I ask the user for their x value and store the x value into a variable. I ask the user for the y value. I store it again in an ordered pair, and here's where we get into the thinking. I've included some help on the side to help you build your if statements for each one of these. So I've kind of provided you with how I built the if statement for each one of those, so you can kind of see where I did that. And you can see over here where I've kind of given you some instructions or some direction on what I would do. Overall, you can see here that there's some helpful blocks here, and I've even included how to get the sprite to say the actual location and the point. So the point, and then you can see this is where I used the x value and y value, and I stated that it's in quadrant 1 for my example. Just to show you a quick example of the bonus challenge, I think I've got that ready to go. So the bonus challenge works like this. So I've limited it so that way you cannot enter a number beyond. So the boundaries of the Cartesian grid here, or the Cartesian plane, are 240, -240 in the x. So if I enter something larger than that, if I enter 500, just doesn't accept that and keeps going. If I enter in some text, it doesn't accept that either. So I have to actually enter a number between 240 and -240. And then again, the same thing up here. If I enter a too big of a number, or if I enter some text, it has to be something between those values. And it states what the point is and what quadrant. I hope that you enjoy the Scratch Challenge, and I'm going to have a part B where it reverses it. The computer picks the point, and the user would then click on the quadrant to locate it. I hope you enjoy this video, and take care.